How's it going, everyone? We got a free-to-play PlayStation title to talk about in this video. One of them been in the news cycle a little bit on social media. A lot of people see some resemblances to Horizon, to say the least. Light of Motoram is coming to PlayStation 5. It's also coming to iOS and Android, and I believe it's on PC. Yeah, PC version has been revealed as well. Generally, right off the top, like, the comparisons to Horizon are obviously gonna be seen, but I feel like if you actually look a little bit deeper, the game looks pretty badass, and I'm gonna talk about it. Light of Motoram is a new open-world survival crafting game with mechanized animal beasts. Look, if you look at the promotional material of this game, it's obvious that this game is taking some inspiration from Horizon. Honestly, I find it inspiring when you can be this blatant about it, when you can be this unashamed about it. Yo, more power to you. Now, yes, from a promotional standpoint, there's so many resemblances to Horizon, but then when you actually break down the fundamental gameplay, it's more of a marriage of a couple of other titles. Yes, Horizon is definitely there. A bit of Souls-like, a bit of crafting and survival elements there as well. I think the game looks quite good, and I don't think the game is gonna have any legal issues. I get that that's what people want to talk about, especially with everything going on with Pal World and Pocket Pair. However, the game has already been announced for a PlayStation 5 version, and it'll be launching as a free-to-play title. The company's announced via posts on PlayStation's Chinese social network accounts as well. I don't think there's gonna be any legal issues, honestly. And if you ask me, I think the Nintendo lawsuit against Pocket Pair is just lame. It's just dumb. In this case, is this game gonna take anything away from Horizon? Honestly, I feel like it just gets more people talking about Horizon, and it's a totally different game from Horizon in terms of what it is. Maybe you could look at it from the standpoint of that unannounced Horizon multiplayer game. It would be something like an open world survival crafting title, and I can understand from that standpoint, but we'll see how all that turns out. Again, I don't think they're gonna face any legal issues just because the game is already announced for PS5. It's been announced via PlayStation's Chinese social network accounts, and it is scheduled to drop in 2025. So let's go over some of the information. There was a 6-minute reveal trailer and about 16 minutes of gameplay footage that was put out. That gives us a lot to sink our teeth into, and I think the game honestly looks quite good. Like, memes aside, I do think from a fundamental gameplay standpoint, it looks pretty interesting. Now, obviously, it's not a game that, personally speaking, survival crafting title, not my cup of tea, but I can still assess it from the standpoint of, does this game mechanically look competent? And yeah, it looks mechanically competent. It looks fairly compelling from a gameplay standpoint as well. So, the game notes, in a world overrun by colossal machines, explore the vast open world, build your base of operations, advance technology, train mech animals, and take on formidable bosses starting from the primitive age. Forge a new path of development, defy the machinations, survive with the mech animals. A mechanical ruled open world. Earth and human civilization as we once knew it are gone. Across untamed wilderness, giant mechanical beasts roam freely, while humanity struggles to rebuild from the dawn of a new primitive era. A journey from lush tropical rainforests to barren desert landscapes and snow-capped mountain peaks as you discover unique mech animals and mysterious ruins in different regions. Gradually uncover the secrets of Motoram. Survive in the wilderness. In this mechanical wilderness, where civilization is a distant memory, primal cultures, extreme weather, and lurking mech animals will constantly test your survival skills. Make smart use of everything around you to stay alive and face off against formidable bosses. Every step is fraught with danger and requires courage. Only by overcoming the challenges of survival can you carve out a place for yourself in this unforgiving land. Realistic physics-based building. Unleash your creativity with a free-form building system powered by realistic physics simulation. Construct a fortified stronghold or a cleverly designed shelter. Every beam and brick is subject to real-world physical forces, ensuring that your structures are both visually stunning and able to withstand environmental challenges. Let your imagination run wild as you explore the endless possibilities of architecture. Precise combat and epic boss fights are noted. Dodge, block, and counterattack with precise timing and execution. And when you see, like, the boss battles, that is certainly going to get some comparisons to the Souls-like games. Sharpen your battle skills in life or death situations, deftly weaving through enemy assaults. Dodge dodging deadly blows and seizing opportunities to counterattack. Don't forget to coordinate with your mech animal partners. Choosing the right companion can make your combat twice as effective. Journey with mech animals at your side. Over 100 customizable mech animals await your taming and training. Whether you need combat support or a boost to production, each mech animal possesses unique abilities and growth potential. Through personalized customization, you can give them exclusive battle modes and production traits, transforming them into your most powerful allies. Seamless cooperative and cross-play as well. Team up with up to 10 players, tackle daunting challenges together. No matter where you are, embark on adventures with your friends anytime and enjoy a seamless gaming experience from hunting mechanical beasts, gathering resources to construction projects. Progress never stops. So it's gonna be really interesting how this game is received. You remember when Palworld came out? Yes, the initial wave of interest I did think come from the standpoint of, oh, it's being promoted as Pokemon with guns, and the promotional elements of that game were really strong. Now, let's be real here. Not to give a slight to Horizon. Horizon is literally one of my favorite IPs that PlayStation has, and I know a lot of people that are divisive with Horizon. I absolutely love Horizon. Like, it's totally my cup of tea, so don't get up in arms when I say this. But utilizing Pokemon, or a comparison to Pokemon as a promotional vehicle versus Horizon as a promotional vehicle, guys, the comparisons to Pokemon is just going to be way more effective. I'm sorry to say that, it just is. Pokemon is orders and orders of magnitude a far bigger franchise than Horizon is. That is just the reality of the situation. Will it give it an elevated level of interest? Sure, and I think just from the standpoint of it being memed on, if it gets memed on to the point of then people look at the game and then realize, oh, this is actually a well-done game, that's how it's gonna be effective, because that's the same thing that kind of happened with Palworld, in the sense that promotion only works up to a level. Then you actually have to cook up a good game, and that's what Palworld did. It cooked up a good game underneath the surface of, oh, this is Pokemon with guns, because that surface level idea of, oh, this is just like Horizon, that is going to dissipate very quickly, and then you have to assess the game for what it is, and that's ultimately what's going to lead to the game being a success. The fact is, it's going to be available on PlayStation 5. It's being promoted on PlayStation's social channels. I do believe this game is going to face a lot of legal issues. I might be wrong about that. In the case of Palworld, I honestly thought that game was going to face legal issues, and then a lot of people told me that they shouldn't be facing any legal issues based on the fact that the gameplay is so starkly different than what Pokemon offers, but I just know how Nintendo plays ball, and I just had an idea in the back of my head. I don't feel like Nintendo was going to let that let that go without any issues to them, and ultimately, yeah, they are going after Pocket Pair. Hopefully that is resolved and Pocket Pair ends up with a W, because that's one of the lamest lawsuits I've seen. But in the case of Motorom, I don't think it's gonna face any issues. At least that's what I expect. I might be wrong, and I think from a gameplay standpoint, the game actually looks quite good, so we'll see how it turns out. It is scheduled to be released in 2025, and hopefully it turns out fairly well, and it could be one of those games that's just memed into success, because I think that's what we're already seeing. Yes, the memes came out, wow, this game is just unashamed about it copying Horizon, and honestly, the funniest thing to me is, like, the promotional image is so similar to the promotional image of Horizon Zero Dawn, with Aloy looking across to the world. It is so similar to that. But then again, when you actually look at the game, it's just like, hold up a second, this actually looks like a pretty good game. It actually looks fairly solid. Again, open world survival crafting titles, those aren't really my cup of tea, but I think it could be something that interests a lot of people. And beyond the promotional imagery, when you watch the trailer, it just gets damn near comedic as far as how much inspiration it's taking from Horizon. The sound design, the music, the score, my goodness. Like, obviously, my man, whoever's developing this game, whoever was working on the idea, they were obviously playing a little bit of Horizon. I mean, that, everybody can realize that. But then again, you get to the gameplay and you're like, man, this actually looks like a really, really interesting game from a core gameplay standpoint, and hopefully that can develop into a quality title. So let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.